Hey TCPS friends, today we're going to be making an optical illusion project. This project is intended for 3rd through 5th grade, but anybody is welcome to follow along. You will need a piece of white paper, a pencil to draw with, and a crayon or something to color with. For our optical illusion, you will want to be drawing something in the center of your piece of paper. Your paper can either be horizontal or it can be vertical. I'm going to draw mine horizontally. An optical illusion is something that tricks your eyes, so makes you think that it looks like something that it's not. So we're going to try and make our letters look three-dimensional. I'm going to be using letters. I'm going to be doing my initials, but you guys could do maybe like a box, or you could do, you could trace your hand for the optical illusion. But for right now, I'm just going to do my initials, and so those are going to be CH. So I'm going to do them in bubble letters or block letters, however you want to call them. Now, if you don't know how to draw a bubble letter, there's a simple trick. So my initials are CH. So if I am having a hard time drawing my bubble letters, my block letters, I'm going to draw my initials normally, like this. And then I'm going to outline them. So I'm kind of tracing them along the outside. And now that I've done this, I can erase. Where's my eraser? I'm not sure where my eraser is. That's okay. I'll use my pencil eraser. I'll erase my middle line. Oh, there it is. Just like that, and then I have a bubble letter. So if you don't know how to draw your own bubble letters, you're more than welcome to just outline it kind of like I'm doing here, and it gives you the same exact effect. Again, you don't have to do your initials, that's just what I'm doing. You can draw a shape that you would like, or you can draw your hand or some other design. And it'll still work just the same. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. Then we're good to move on to the next step. So to create our optical illusion, we're going to be using lines. All lines in the background are going to be straight lines, and once they hit our letters, so my initials, or once they hit your hand or your block or whatever you've created in your center, they're going to become a curved line. So again, if you didn't do your initials, whatever you created to be in the center of your project, the lines will curve. So for example, I'm going to be using diagonal lines, but they're straight in the background. Now you guys can do your lines horizontally as well, but I'm just going to draw mine diagonally because it makes it more fun. So notice how all my lines are straight in the background. That's probably going to be my last straight one. Then when it hits the letter or your design, you're going to curve the line. It's going to curve it until it reaches the other end. It's going to become straight again. So wherever your line hits your shape, it curves. Then when it's out of your shape, it's straight. Oh, hit it again, curve, straight again. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my whole project with these lines. Again, straight in the background, curved when it hits your object. So mine are initials, so when it hits my letter, I'm going to curve it. When it's out of my letter, it becomes straight again. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. So you can already start to see the optical illusion with these straight lines and then the curved lines. The curved lines kind of make my initials look like they're popping out, and that's kind of what we want. And to help keep the optical illusion and make it even stronger, we are going to color a specific way to make the optical illusion look even better and even more realistic. So to do that, you're going to take whatever you're coloring with, Will be probably easier with a crayon or a colored pencil, but whatever you have at home is totally fine to work. So we're going to be using what's called value. So value is how like dark or how light a color is. And so a way that you do that is with a crayon or a colored pencil. You're going to press really, really hard, and then you're going to slowly relieve your pressure until your color gets lighter and lighter and lighter. And so this is how you shade, how you make something look like it's in shadow or it's in light. So you can kind of practice on the back of your paper if you'd like, by just taking your colors and practicing getting that value in. So practice bearing down, pressing really hard, and then as you're coloring out, slowly color lighter and lighter and lighter, easing up your pressure until it's nothing. So you'll want to work with a pattern, so you can pick however many colors you'd like. I picked these 5 colors here for my project. You can pick just 2, or you can pick 12 colors. It doesn't really matter. You can use whatever colors you'd like. And so now that I've got a good feel for my value, and I've got a practice for bearing down hard and then slowly relieving pressure, we can start practicing it and trying it on our actual letters. So to create the value, what you'll want to do is you'll want to take any of your crayons, and you're going to start by coloring the edges of the letters, your hard value, your dark value, to make it look like it's in shadow. So the edge of my C is right here, so I'm going to press down really hard, and then I'm going to slowly release the pressure and get lighter and lighter and lighter. The edge of my C is right here, so I'm going to press down really hard, and then I'm going to slowly get lighter and lighter and lighter till you almost can't even see the color. And so the reason we're doing this is we really want these letters to look like they're popping out and they're curving in of themselves. So where there is a darker color, it makes it look like it's in shadow and that it's falling into the background. So we've got these edges done right here, and I'm gonna get this edge over here because it's the edge of the letter. So you don't want the edge of your line, you want the edge of your letter or your design. And then so I bear down really hard, and I'm gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter. And that's how you'll want to color every line. So you'll want to alternate your colors. So now that I've colored in my letter, I'm going to color in that line the same color as well. So I'm going to color in, I'm just going to get a nice flat of this blue. And then again, we're going to create that shadow. So we're going to bring the color out from the line. So where your line curves, that's where you want your darkness. So where your line meets your design, that's where you want it to be darkest. So where my line meets my design, I'm going to darken it. Where my line meets my design, I'm going to darken it. So this is, again, to make your letters really look like they are popping. So you're going to want to do this shading technique all the way down. Any normal lines will just be a normal flat color, and then when your line hits your design, you'll want to add the value, add the darkness shadow to really make it stand out. When you've gotten all of your shading in with the value of your crayon, your optical illusion is all done, making it look as if your design is popping out or coming out from underneath your page. Thank you guys so much for following along for the optical illusion. This is our last project of the year as it is summer break. I hope you guys all have a wonderful summer, and I look forward to seeing you guys all in the fall.